Hey everyone, I'm Carshénah with versefilmsproductions, and just like the title says, we are going over our top holiday horror of the season. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to my Christmas horror list for 2022, and I hope you can find it in your black little hearts to cherish these gifts. This is going to be a two-part series, so stay tuned to find out if your favorite made the list. I'll link up top my 2021 list for your review, which has many of the classics. But this list has got some new titles, and I'll even throw in some independent short films that you can check out for free on YouTube. So let's get this list slayed to jingle your fancy. I'll Be Alone for Christmas, 2015, with a runtime of 7 minutes and 9 seconds. When a woman finds herself alone on Christmas, she seeks solace in social media. But when an unexpected visitor enters her home, she realizes she won't be alone for much longer. With an estimated budget of $300, starring Victoria Reynoso, which is a voice actor known for her work on the popular drama series Queen of the South, produced by the USA Network. Directed, shot, edited, and music by Ryan Shovey. Art direction and boom op by Brittany V. Gates. Check it out. It is streaming free on YouTube. I'll Be Alone for Christmas. Jolly, 2020, a Christmas short horror film by Midnight Video. Runtime, 4 minutes and 6 seconds. An animatronic Santa head has a different kind of present to give. It features a man sleeping on his couch on Christmas Eve, awoken by a kitsch-talking robotic Santa head that sits ominously on his end table. Its comments are relatively banal at first, but they start to get more and more threatening as he continues to talk. The man laughs the threats off as it's just a robotic head, but that turns out to be a mistake he won't live to regret. Streaming free on YouTube. To All a Good Night, 1980. Stream it free on YouTube. To All a Good Night is a 1980 American slasher film directed by David Hess and starring Jennifer Runyon and Forrest Swanson. Its plot follows a group of female finishing school students and their boyfriends being murdered during a Christmas party by a psychopath dressed as Santa Claus. They ran, they cried, they died, was what the narration in the trailer said, and boy, was it 100%. To All a Good Night. Milk and Cookies, Naughty List, 2015. Runtime, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Brought to you by Crypt TV. Don't take Santa's milk and cookies. A father warns his daughter not to eat Santa's milk and cookies, or she might end up on Walter's Naughty List. Crypt TV is a company that focuses on the production of horror films in the digital sphere, with a particular focus on creating monsters in a series of vignettes which link together in a shared universe. Created by Jack Davis and Eli Roth, from Cabin Fever and Hostel, with backing from Jason Blum, of course, Paranormal Activity and Insidious, and his Blumhouse production company. This allows them to partner established effects artists and actors with new writers and directors to create some solid digital horror content. Now, for Milk and Cookies, a young girl being warned not to wake up in the middle of the night to eat the milk and cookies, because when she does, she happens upon what she thinks is Santa, only to discover it is actually a monstrous beast. The creature effects are top-notch, with the monster being some sort of beaked, Grinch-like beast. The father, played by Sean Whalen from Twister and Superstore, is a rather recognizable face for such a short feature. Written and directed by Graham Denham, starring Sam Whalen as the dad, Olivia Manning as Crystal, and Tim Crow as the cookie-eater Santa creature. The Mean One, 2022, just released December 9th. Actor David Howard Thornton, who plays the clown from Terrifier, plays the Mean One. Synopsis: one Christmas Eve, in a sleepy mountain town, Cindy's mother is killed and her Christmas stolen by the Mean One, a bloodthirsty green grouch in a red Santa suit. 20 years later, Cindy returns to Newville, where the monster launches another bloody reign of terror that threatens to destroy Christmas. Now Cindy's got a bold new purpose, trapping and killing the Mean One. I love that it's not taking itself too seriously, as it is a parody. It looks like a fun horror comedy like the Chucky movies. This looks like they took Jim Carrey's Grinch costume and threw blood on it, which I think looks pretty cool. It is out now in theaters. ELVES, 1989. Rare, obscure, late 80s schlocker, ELVES, starring a chain-smoking Dan Haggerty as an alcoholic ex-cop turned department store Santa who unwittingly becomes the only person that can prevent neo-Nazis from completing their diabolical plan to spawn a psychotic satanic elf that must mate with a purebred Aryan virgin by Christmas Eve in order to procreate Adolf Hitler's half-human, half-elf master race that will conquer the world. What I have just described is the actual plot, not a comedy or even a tongue-in-cheek horror flick. Elves takes itself awfully serious for a motion picture involving the occult, neo-Nazis with fake German accents, a mommy dearest that drowns pets in the toilet, and a virgin girl wielding a magical elf stone. Dan Haggerty chain-smoking even as he brushes his teeth, and a knife-wielding, pistol-packing elf, streaming free on YouTube. Santa Claus is a Vampire by Scary Endings, 2016, runtime 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Happily married couple Sharon and Cody are returning home with this year's Christmas tree when an unexpected encounter with vampire Santa Claus leaves Sharon the sole defender of her home where no one is safe, not even her son, the babysitter, Holly, or even herself. Can she stop Santa from coming down the chimney? Traditional vampire rules do apply. Directed by John Fitzpatrick, written by Jessica Chandler. Starring Hannah Marshall, Ryan Dillon, Casey Cuman, Charlotte Chimes, Miles Chandler. Stream it free on YouTube. Milk and Cookies, Walter's Revenge, 2018. Runtime, 8 minutes and 57 seconds. Also on Crypt TV. Stream it free on YouTube. Last Christmas, he ate children snug in their beds. This year, the survivors are out for revenge. The follow-up to the first Milk and Cookies takes place 6 years later. Milk and Cookies, Walter's Revenge picks up where the original film left off while elaborating further on the lore surrounding the beaked Krampus-like monster who we now know is named Walter. On top of this, we learn that after devouring the children, he coughs them back up as a lump of coal. Director John Covell, writer Bob Fee, with a great cast by Eric Dabrowski, Kate Boati, Victoria Field, Bodie Ormond, Tyler Hibbert, Sophia Sluter, Lydia Zhao, and Presley Reese. I hope you enjoyed these holiday horror on the list. Thank you so much. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Hit those notification bells. So Merry Christmas. I will see you soon on the next one.